Hi guys, the USA is the third largest sovereign country in the world with respect to surface area and holds everything that a tourist can dream of. From blazing desert to dense rainforests and magnificent beaches to gigantic mountains, the country entertains all genres of travelers to their interest. The country has an abundance of iconic places to make a trip memorable, and that's why it is always filled with international tourists. In 2021, the country hosted over 22.1 million international visitors. This video will give you the top 10 iconic places in the USA that should not be missed. Number 10. Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone National Park was established on March 1, 1872, on the top of a volcanic hotspot in Wyoming and became the world's first national park. The park is home to many geysers and hot springs, but the Grand Prismatic Spring is the one that got the most attention. The spring was founded in 1871 by geologists working on Hayden Geological Survey. It has a diameter of 300 feet and is the third largest hottest spring in the world. The spring has turquoise water and is surrounded by a rainbow-like ring. The park is spread over 8,983.18 square kilometers and is home to various kinds of wildlife, such as bighorn sheep, grizzly bears, black bears, antelope, and much more. In 2021, more than 4.9 million tourists visited this park. It has 12 Yellowstone campgrounds with more than 2,000 sites, giving an amazing Kodak moment view. Number 9. Times Square. Times Square is one of the world's busiest pedestrian areas and a famous tourist attraction in Midtown Manhattan, NYC. This commercial intersection has many theaters along Broadway, where tourists can watch award-winning plays and musical events all year long. More than 50 million visitors visit this entertainment hub each year to feel the energy this intersection has. It can be visited any time of the day, but for an astonishing view, the evening is perfect when the huge screens and billboards are brilliantly lit. In the heart of Times Square, Madame Tussauds Wax Museum is known as one of the world's greatest wax museums, with more than 200 wax figures. It is also famous for its midnight New Year's Eve celebration and the notable ball drop when the square and streets nearby are packed with people. Number 8. Golden Gate Bridge. Golden Gate Bridge is known as one of the gorgeous bridges in the world and an engineering marvel. Its construction was started in 1933 under the leadership of Joseph B. Strauss, and it was opened to the public in May 1937. At that time, it was both the tallest and the longest suspension bridge in the world. The bridge spans 2,737 meters and connects San Francisco Bay to Marin County. In 2021, more than 13.71 million visitors visited the bridge. The Kunzulman Road in Golden Gate National Recreation Area is the best spot for a romantic view, as from there, the blue water and the orangish-red color of the bridge give an aesthetic accent. It's an iconic attraction of the country and has been acknowledged as the most photographed bridge in the world. Number 7. YOSEMITE National Park. This ecological treasure is one of America's most loved parks. It is in the heart of California and covers an area of 3,027 square kilometers. The park was created in 1890, and because of its natural wonders, such as the half-dome and granite domes of El Capitan and its diversity, the international community decided to get it enlisted as a UNESCO World Heritage in 1984. YOSEMITE National Park is well known for its towering granite monoliths, waterfalls, ancient giant sequoias, and deep valleys, which helped the park attract more than 3.3 million visitors in 2021. The park offers numerous activities to its visitors, such as climbing, horseback riding, and hiking. The hiking trails lead to scenic areas that will wow the visitors. Number 6. Las Vegas Strip. Walking on the Las Vegas Strip is like roaming in an adult amusement park. This 4.2-meter-long street starts from Sahara Avenue and ends at Russell Road, and on both sides of the strip, there will be numerous foreign sights such as the Eiffel Tower, New York skyline, canals of Venice, and much more. Start the trip by heading to the famous "Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas" signs and take a picture, as this will be the best way to begin the trip. It is one of the world's most famous boulevards, attracting more than 42 million visitors each year. The Strip is home to more than 50 resorts with 65,000 hotel rooms, so it's not hard to find a place to stay. Number 5. Walt Disney World Resort. Walt Disney World Resort, also known as Disney World, is an entertainment resort complex that doesn't only covers the theme parks. It also has water parks and downtown Disney with a theater and shopping mall. This mega amusement park is a top family attraction in the U.S. that attracts more than 58 million visitors each year, making it the most visited theme park in the world. The resort guests get extra time to play as the guests of Disney resort hotels usually get a 30-minute early park entry in all 4 theme parks. Number 4. White House. The White House is where the U.S. president lives and is also known as the Living Museum of American History. This is the place that should be on top of the list of all those visiting Washington. It was built in 1791 under the direction of the U.S. first President George Washington, who selected the site, after which this historical site remained the home of all the U.S. presidents. Each year, more than 1.25 million visitors visit the White House. Tickets are free, but a minimum 3-week prior reservations are required for a hazard-free trip. However, strict security rules need to be followed if you don't want to get into trouble. Number 3. Statue of Liberty. This universal symbol of freedom and democracy is the most iconic site in America and is one of the largest statues in the world. The statue was a gift from France in 1886. It has a height of 93 meters and weighs up to 450,000 pounds. This astonishing monument in the U.S. attracts more than 3.5 million visitors annually. There are various points from where visitors can admire the statue. Moreover, a ferry can also take the visitors up close to the statue. There are 3 levels of access to the site: ground level, pedestal level, and crown level, and each of these levels has a different protocol. Visitors must climb through the stairs to have an observatory view from the crown, as there are no elevators in the statue. Number 2. Niagara Falls. Being the most famous waterfall in the world, Niagara Falls is on the list of all the tourists who plan a vacation in New York State. It is a group of 3 waterfalls formed by melting glaciers shaping huge freshwater lakes. The largest section of the fall is 187 feet, located on the Canadian side. However, the other 2, the American Falls, have a drop of 89 feet, and Bridal Veil Falls, a drop of 78 feet, is located on the American side. Because of its romantic grandiosity, the falls have been known as the world's honeymoon capital. On average, it entertains more than 12 million visitors yearly. The best time to visit Niagara Falls is in summer when the weather is warm and pleasant and the gardens bloom. Number 1. Grand Canyon. This natural attraction is undoubtedly the most iconic place in the U.S. It is one of the world's greatest ongoing geological spectacles, attracting more than 5 million tourists each year. Scientists believe that the canyon was formulated 5 to 6 million years ago. The canyon has been segregated into 3 rims. The south rim is the most visited section, while the north rim is the least visited section. On the west rim, the Skywalk is a popular attraction that attracts many visitors from Las Vegas. This glass bridge leads out from the edge of the Grand Canyon and gives a spectacular picturesque view. So that's it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have visited any of these attractions, tell us about your experience in the comment section.